master classes by some of the leading tech firms like Google and Meta, so that some of the models and some of the algorithm developments which these companies are doing in-house. Today, that knowledge will be shared with all of us. I'm also grateful to countries, Australia and Netherlands, whose delegations are hosting separate sessions. Most importantly, today we are also taking this opportunity, the presence of Honorable Chief Minister, the presence of Honorable IT Minister and other dignitaries to launch a number of things. There are many MOUs that we are signing, which will be explained as the session goes by. We are also launching something very, very ambitious, a dream of Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Minister, which is the AI City. And we will, of course, be showcasing before you an AI roadmap, how Telangana will become possibly the first government, not just in India, but possibly across the world, which will be completely powered with AI. So this is how the next 1 hour or so will roll out. With this, I have the pleasure now in inviting NASSCOM representative, Sri BVR Mohan Reddy Garu, who was the past chairman of NASSCOM. NASSCOM has been a very valued partner of the Telangana government, not just in putting together this particular conference, this 2-day summit, but for the last many years in creating Telangana Artificial Intelligence Mission, in creating an innovation program called RevUp, getting compute credits for our startups with CDAC, and guiding us in general on so many other important directions. So I would now request Sri BVR Mohan Reddy Garu to deliver his address.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Revanth Reddy Garu, Honorable Minister for IT, E&C, Industry, Legislative Affairs, Shri Chandarbabu Garu, our Special Chief Secretary for Information Technology, Jayesh Ranjan Garu, other dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries off the dais, the speakers, the partners, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of NASSCOM, let me join Mr. Jayesh Ranjan in according a very warm welcome to all of you to this Global AI Summit. Let me take a few moments at the outset to congratulate the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and his IT Minister Garu for their vision in initiating this first Global Summit, which is absolutely inspiring to all of us, especially if you look at the tagline which says, making AI work for everyone. I also like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister Garu for promoting some of these initiatives in a very short span. And the 3 initiatives I'd like to call out is, number 1, creating a skills university. Number 2 is creating an AI city, which will be unveiled later today. And the third one is creating an education commission. All of this, sir, will go a long way in promoting AI in the state of Telangana. I'm sure both of them will elaborate more during their address today. This summit represents just not a gathering of great minds, but it's all aimed for converting the ideas that we have to create more of real-world impact, so that this AI can bring everyone in our society benefits out of them. Irrespective of the area that you belong to, whether it's agriculture, it's healthcare, it's education, it's logistics, all of them will get benefited out of AI. And we want to make this very inclusive in ensuring that this benefits through this conference gets to reach out to all the people in the state of Telangana. So therefore, what are we planning to do through these various sessions that we have, which have been so well curated by the organizing team with the support of several partners, including NASSCOM, is to make sure we have the best of keynotes. We have rapid keynotes, cutting-edge technology presentations, hackathons, and several more. I'm fairly sure that you'll enjoy the next 2 days and certainly take a lot of learnings from this conference. Let me move on and share with you that we stand today at the cusp of a new industrial revolution, an industrial revolution driven by artificial intelligence, and which could certainly be a very transformative technology. My rendezvous with computers started off as a graduate student in 1974, 50 years back as the IIT Kanpur. We had a computer which was this big, catering to 3,000 students. What was the power of the computer? It was less than what all of us have in our hands or what you have in your bags. So that is the transformation that we have seen with computers. I rode along computers, built my career on computers for thereafter. But we saw another transformation that happened in the mid-90s, and that was internet. And that's the wave on which I decided to become an entrepreneur. And that wave, you've seen how transformation happened in terms of connecting people. We keep saying out of 7 billion people in this world, 5 billion people are speaking to each other, but more importantly, there are 15 billion more things which are also talking to the same people. So it's a combination of the physical world as well as the cyber world. So they are cyber-physical systems. So the transformation is certainly enormous. That's the opportunity in the front of us. What I saw as my first look at computers, my second look at internet, and where am I in my life, I think it's very promising as we look into future. And associated with that is the city of Hyderabad. City of Hyderabad, the state of Telangana. Amazing will you find there are 1,200 plus companies of different varieties, whether they are the local companies, local multinationals, global multinationals, the startups and so on and so forth. We also have an extremely good ecosystem around us. Several R&D labs, whether they're run by CSIR, DRDO, and so on. We have enormous amount of academia around us. There's an IIT, a IIIT, an ISP, an NALSAR, and the list goes on. And most importantly, we have a progressive government. A combination of these four, academia, research, then you have industry, and finally the policymakers, which is the government, makes this place invincible in terms of future if we get all our cards right. It's a location where companies can set up their centers of excellence for AI. They can certainly, it will flourish with more amount of AI, more amount of startups. And finally, it will be a destination for social entrepreneurship. I have 3 humble requests to our Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister. So the biggest asset we have in this nation, this is nothing new, and also in the state of Telangana, is our people. And the people, especially young people who are at this point of time extremely intense, hungry in terms of trying to learn things and do things. So this particular group of people have helped in terms of building our IT industry too, sir. IT industry today is about $250 billion. That's what it is nationally at this point of time. A substantial part of it gets contributed by the state of Telangana and the city of Hyderabad. But the skills that we have had with the IT services is not good enough to push ourselves into the AI world. AI will flourish more in terms of curiosity, more in terms of critical thinking, our ability to take risks, our ability to persist, which all is driving towards innovation. Technologies are there, we need to find new applications. So this means we need to relook at our education system one more time. Not only the education system in the higher education, I keep saying that, if we probably address the issues at higher education, we are solving a problem which is now and here. It's not for tomorrow. It's not for longer term. We'll address this problem if we go back to the schools. We should start introducing some of the concepts of AI, like math, statistics, soft skills like communication, teamwork, and so on and so forth. So that's my first humble suggestion to the policymakers. The second one, as I mentioned a little while earlier, we have a lot of R&D institutes around us, and lots of R&D being done in nooks and corners with even some of the engineering colleges. But the challenge we have is substantial amount of this research does not get commercialized. We keep saying, in the lighter vein, we suffer from a paralysis of POC, proof of concept. We do a proof of concept, we get paralyzed, which means effectively we take the project to about TRL 3 or TRL 4 and drop it off. You go and publish yourself, you move your H index all right, but what's the benefit that comes to the society thereafter? So my request and recommendation to the Honorable Minister Garu and Chief Minister Garu is to create a technology, the correct word I wanted to use was translational research office for AI. So we have something like RICH with us, but we probably strengthen the RICH with another stream and make sure that stream is sufficiently funded and staffed to make sure we bring all these proof of concepts commercialized for the benefit of the society. My last one is all about entrepreneurship. That's where I spend most of my life these days. And entrepreneurship is the key for our success. And AI provides that enormous amount of opportunity for entrepreneurship. The market is so open, you don't need to be disruptive for existing vendors. You can create new markets. Therefore, I think the Telangana government has done well with some of the initiatives. But my request again is we need to have more of those incubation centers and innovation centers. Every engineering college should have one. We should monitor them to say that, our children, our Telangana children, our Telangana students will definitely be completely aware of what entrepreneurship will bring to them, not only to them, for the society at large. So let me conclude by saying NASSCOM continues to work very intensely. We recently released a report on adoption. It's called the AI Adoption Index Report, which serves as a critical resource for guiding industries towards responsible and effective AI integration. This comprehensive index highlights the systemic maturing of industries in building standardized data sets for AI models, which is extremely important, planning for dedicated AI teams and budgets, and creating an AI risk mitigation mechanism. Let me conclude again by congratulating the Honorable Chief Minister Garu and the IT Minister Garu for organizing this Global AI Summit, a platform where Telangana is putting its stake in the AI world. And on behalf of NASSCOM, I assure the government that we will continue to partner with Telangana government to drive the real impact. So have a great time for next 2 days, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, BVR Garu. And I acknowledge the presence of senior NASSCOM leadership in the audience, Devyani Ghosh, Sangeeta Gupta, Mr. Shrikant Srinivasan, and so many other industry leaders. Before we move on, I would like to invite 4 more dignitaries to join us on the stage. Mr. Vincent Lee, the head of Foxconn in India. Mr. Abhishek Singh, Additional Secretary, MeitY. And we have 2 local academic leaders of 2 of the premier institutions, Professor Krishna Dev Rao, Vice Chancellor of NALSAR, and Professor P.J. Narayanan, Director of IIIT. Would request all the 4 gentlemen to please move up to the dais. As I mentioned, today we are making use of the presence of all the dignitaries. Please come up, please come up. Mr. Vin, please come up. Please come, Abhishek. Thank you. Please sit. We are making use of the presence of all the dignitaries to announce some very important partnerships. Frankly speaking, there are so many partnership proposals that we are signing up today that if I follow the correct sequence and order and protocol, that itself will take more than 1 hour, which shows the kind of interest the whole concept of AI city, AI roadmap, AI vision has generated. So in the interest of time, what we have done is that the MOUs which are focused on a particular subject or a particular topic, we have grouped them together, and you will see the way I announce. So I would request all participants, all agencies, all representatives of that particular sector to come together. We'll have a quick photo op. The slides will explain what exactly that MOU is all about. So please pay attention to the screen, and that way we will cover this part of the program rather quickly. So the first important activity, as all of us understand, the very foundational activity of artificial intelligence is to provide compute infrastructure. And there are two very worthy partners who have decided to support Telangana government's ambition to develop AI city and an AI ecosystem. And it is my honor to invite representatives from CDAC. CDAC is a Government of India agency, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, and YOTA, Mr. Sunil Gupta, and his colleagues to please come up on the dais and greet Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Minister, receive their blessing. Sir, both these companies will be providing compute infrastructure. Sir, you met YOTA, Mr. Sunil Gupta. He is committing 25,000 GPUs in our AI city, the largest such facility anywhere in the country. CDAC will be providing 20 petaflops in our AI city. Request Lakshmi Garu to please introduce CDAC members. Request Mr. Sunil Gupta to introduce YOTA representatives. Lakshmi, I would request you to display the slides also about YOTA and CDAC. For the benefit of the audience, YOTA is the delivery partner for NVIDIA. So all the advancements in the compute technologies that NVIDIA is delivering, YOTA is the implementation partner, execution partner for our country. And as I said, 25,000 capacity GPUs is being committed, which will come up in the AI city. I also recognize the presence of Mr. Vishal Dhupar, head of NVIDIA India. Thank you, Vishalji, for coming here. The second set of partnerships relate to Center of Excellences. This is again something which Honorable IT Minister was very particular, that AI city is not just buildings and concrete and land. It is also about the work which happens there, and nothing more important to showcase the work that happens in the AI city than the centers of excellence. So I'm happy to inform that we have two partnerships, two companies who have committed to open their center of excellences in the AI city. The first one is Path, Fix AI Path, which will be setting up a center of excellence in AI for public health. Path is a very, I would request Path's representatives, Resham and her colleagues to come up. The second company which will be setting up a center of excellence in AI city is Nazara. Nazara is the biggest gaming company in our country, the biggest platform which publishes game. And this is again a very important application of AI, game development, gaming development, using this particular center of excellence. So I would request Deepak from Nazara and representatives of Path to please come up and receive greetings from Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Minister. Thank you very much, Team Path and also Nazara, Deepak from Nazara. I can assure both of you that the state government will provide the best talent that you require to run your centers of excellence. And the centers of excellence tomorrow should become global beacons where people take inspiration from. Talking about skilling, we also have 4 very important partnerships related to skilling. And within the government, we consider this as the most important responsibility for all of us. When we are inviting the world to come to Hyderabad, it is our responsibility that skills are made available to them. Honorable Chief Minister, as many of you would know, has already announced a world-class Young India Skills University. And the skill sets requirement in the domain of AI also will be a part of our skilling university. I'm happy to inform you, sir, that 4 companies have come forward to support skilling programs in our skill university. And I would like to invite representatives of AWS, representatives of Microsoft, Next Wave, and this is a very interesting program. This is called South Asian Women in Tech, SAVIT. Each of these will partner with Telangana government, more particularly the Skills University of Telangana, to provide AI-related skilling. AWS, for example, will deliver Gen AI, machine learning, and cloud computing courses. Microsoft will provide courses on digital productivity, also have taken the responsibility to train government officials. Next, we will work on students. Their target is to train 100,000, 1 lakh students. And South Asia Women in Tech will train 100,000 women in AI in the state of Telangana. Hello. Honorable Chief Minister was very particular when he had given us the task to establish Skill University that no course should be run in the Skills University without private sector involvement. He wanted private sector to adopt all the schools, all the courses of the Skill University. And I'm very proud to share that 4 of the leading companies and institutions, AWS, Microsoft, NextWave, and SAVIT, the South Asian Women in Tech, have joined hands with Telangana government to deliver all these very important AI-related courses in our Skill University. With all these skilling partners, the first batch of courses will be starting somewhere in December or January. So I see lots of young people in the audience. Please keep an eye on these announcements, and whichever skill course you feel is relevant for you, please enroll as early as you can. We have the next set of partnership announcements, which again is something very critical. Many of you would have participated in such summits elsewhere also. All kinds of announcements are made, but government shows very little interest in monitoring what exactly is happening because of these partnerships, what kind of benefits are coming, what kind of impact is getting created. So we have invited possibly the best institution in the world to support Telangana government in impact assessment. Whatever AI activities that we implement on the ground, we want to take the help of Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab, what is popularly called JPAL. Many of you would be aware, it is a unit instituted in MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge, Boston. It is founded by Nobel laureates Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Duflo. And they have come forward to our request for setting up a monitoring unit for all our AI initiatives. And I request Iqbal Singh Dhariwal, Aditi Nabde to greet the dignitaries. So this one decision alone, that while we announce all kinds of things, there will be an independent third-party monitoring institution as well, that itself goes to show the kind of sincerity that Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Minister have in ensuring that whatever we deliver is delivered with intent, with purpose, and keeping the impact, the welfare of people of this state of Telangana foremost in our mind. I now have the proud privilege to invite the architect of today's summit, the 2 days Global AI Summit, Honorable Minister for IT, Industries and Legislative Affairs, Mr. D. Sridhar Babu Garu, to deliver his address.
A very good morning to all, and welcome to our proud state of Telangana and to the city of Hyderabad. Our Honorable CM, Sri Reddy Garu, the esteemed guests on the dais, the esteemed guests of the dais, friends from the media, and the fellow innovators who have joined us for this Global AI Summit. I welcome you all. Today, as we gather at this Global AI Summit, we stand at the threshold of a new era, where artificial intelligence will redefine the way we live, work, and also we dream. Our state of Telangana, with its unwavering commitment to technology and innovation, is not just participating in this revolution. We would like to lead, and we are going to lead it. This is an imperative statement, not from me, but it's from Honorable Chief Minister and from the people of Telangana, and also the best brains and the best grey matter what we have in the state of Telangana. As everybody knows and everybody has seen, Telangana has always been a land of vision and progress. From our early days as a state, we have set ambitious goals and achieved them with determination and the clarity of purpose. As our state stands as a beacon of growth, with an 11.3% year-on-year economic growth rate and the projected gross state domestic product, GSDP of US dollars of 176 billion. With highest per capita income in the country at 4,160 US dollars, Telangana commitment to the prosperity of every citizen is evident. Our vision is to elevate Telangana into a $1 trillion economy in the near future, as the dream and the vision set by our Honorable Chief Minister. In this context, our journey into AI is not just a natural progression. We would like to take a bold leap into the future. According to the NASSCOM, as told by Mohan Reddy garu, this NASSCOM 2024 AI Adoption Index 2.0, India's AI market is on the steep upward trajectory, expected to grow at a rate of 25 to 35% compound annual growth rate over the next 3 to 4 years. Telangana, we would like to place and position ourselves to harness this growth. This collaborative approach is essential for creating a framework that is both innovative and ethically sound, ensuring that AI serves the greater good while safeguarding the individual rights and societal values. To further enrich this process, we will invite AI experts from across the globe to work with us in shaping these policies. This will be complemented by engaging a broader global community, academia, industry, and the public to crowdsource the ideas and also the solutions. This approach of us will allow us to stay at the forefront of AI advancements as we continue to update our policies based on the insights and development from in and around the world. We will also implement the stringent regulations to prevent the misuse of the AI technologies